According to gossip blog Citizen TV presenter, lit up the internet for not so great reason. Willis Raburu and Marya Prude separated after losing their child earlier this year. However, things quickly escalated for the worst after Prude learned that Willis had been having an affair with an unidentified Ugandan woman. Willis moved to stay with his new Ugandan lover in Kilimani, allegedly, while wife Marya moved to Sindegwa in the outskirts of Nairobi. But why would a man leave his wife during such trying moments? 2 hours after this sad news was broke on the internet, Willis took to his Instagram to wish his colleague Lillian Moli a happy birthday, much to the dismay of social media fans who were eagerly awaiting for his response on the said issue. Well, if you talk about not giving two shits, well, that is it. Listen, when you're in the public eye, it's almost like fair game, okay? You're fair game. This is 360 Degrees. My name is Richie Roja. Here we take a dive into the world of pop culture and entertainment, taking a dive at all the trending topics in the world of social media and who made those headlines. So today, now we're talking about Willis Raburu has been trending over the past few days because apparently he has split with the wife. The wife lives in another part of the Nairobi, and he lives in another. He moved in with the woman who allegedly he was having extramarital affairs with. But then, I was having this conversation with one of my friends. You can never possibly tell how somebody's going to react because they just lost their child this year, and it was so emotional for them. And even Ken's sent outpouring messages of love and support on social media. But you never know. We never knew it was going to end up like this. The loss of a child sometimes can do. I'm not married, I don't have any kids, but I'm enlightened enough, with knowledge to know the loss of a child can either do two things to a couple. It can either drive you closer or it can set you farther apart. And I think, the latter happened for this, particular couple in this situation. I think the loss of their child drove them farther apart. And you can't question how somebody moves on. You can't question how somebody grieves. You can't question how somebody chooses to deal with a particular situation. People are very different in this world, and that's what I've come to know and understand. And people deal with situations differently. So for Willis Raburu and Marya Prude to be able to, go their separate ways, because I don't feel like somebody would be as mean as to throw you out, but maybe it's an amicable situation because Willis Raburu has not even talked about it on social media. Hours after Kenyans were expecting him to explain the situation, he went and on to wishing, Lily Muli a happy birthday on his Instagram. Talk about not giving two shits about what you think. So I feel like it is something that the loss of a child, you can't handle it. You can't say, I would handle it like this until you get there. So, but I know there's only two outcomes to it. It can either drive you as a couple closer or drive you further apart. And in this case, it drove them further apart. Now they're living separately, and, Willis is accused of having, an affair with an unknown Ugandan woman. And, of course, social media is always ready to kind of go into it and be like, oh, here she is. And they dive and, they find images of her. And it's very unfortunate, but hey, such is life, and people have to move on from situations that no longer serves them or grows them in any way. So if you feel like, this situation is not doing me any good, however you move on, and some people you might break up today, it takes them 2 days to move on with somebody else. For some people, it might take them months, weeks, years, but you never know. So you don't question somebody based on, how they choose to move on. You might just want to talk about it, but you can judge them because you're not in the shoes. You don't know. You have not walked a mile in the shoes, and you don't know what they're going through. So for Willis Raburu and Marya Prude, we wish them all the best, and we hope that this comes to a good resolution. It's just that when you're in the public eye, it's like your fair game, and whatever you do is constantly judged by people. So to Willis and Marya, wish you the very best, and you know what? We hope for a very peaceful and amicable resolution to all this, if in any case that's not what it is. All right. So thank you guys so much for watching 360 Degrees. My name is Richie Roja. If you like what you see, give us a thumbs up, interact with us in the comment section below. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell to get notified every time we upload new videos. All right. Adios.